Hey guys, it's Laurie of Laurie's Heirloom Sewing, or Laurie's Sewing, which I'm trying to transition to in 2021. Or Lace, my initials, L-A-C-E, are my initials, and I could just go to Lace Sewing. I'm kind of kicking that around. I have a bunch of stuff here that I wanted to do all day long. I've been thinking, do a video, do a video. I went shopping with my youngest daughter. We picked out yarn for my sister. Jessica, my youngest, is going to make a scarf similar to the scarf that she made for me for Christmas, but she's going to make it for my sister using the same brand of yarn with the same pattern arrangement of variegated colors, but in a different color way. That's basically all I can say about it. And it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so the other thing is, we've already done these. I've just been marveling at this little hanky, knowing that it is from the 1930s, and I was lucky enough to have that included in my packet of vintage hankies. Is fantastic. Let's see, before I forget, I wanted to let you know that my youngest daughter, my husband, and I all took care of the Canine DNA Test, and Bama has been swabbed. You swab the inside of their mouth for 15 seconds, and you do it twice. The kit provides you with 2 swabs. The test has been properly done. You put it in the box according to the instructions. It has to sit and dry for 15 minutes, and then you put the swabs back in the little envelope, or the little plastic thing that they came in. You don't seal that according to the instructions on this particular test. And then you register all of this information online. They give you a number. You write that number on your test, and then you'll get, once they receive it and run it and get the information, then they will email you and let you know, and they match it up by the number that they provided and the number that you wrote on the kit, and everything is all taken care of. So we'll find out what little Bam Bam comes from. What is his background? When I ordered these vintage hankies, I had also ordered some lace, and that arrived. But this, I got it out of the mailbox, and it was from Canada, and I wanted to open it, so I did. And evidently, this is the lace. So I'm going to open this up. It was nicely packaged. It looks like maybe, saran wrap or Glad wrap on some cardboard. And I do want to get it off of the cardboard as quickly as possible, because I don't know if it contains acid or if it doesn't contain acid. And that's just, that's one of those things that sometimes we think about and sometimes we don't think about. And I mean, when we're sending things out, I just have a funny feeling it's not acid free. So that's why I want to get it off of here as quickly as I can. And plastic is, and I'm not trying to be judgy about the person that sent this, because it's only been in the mail, for a few days, literally for a few days. So this is fine to send it, but once received, it needs to be remanaged. Okay, now I will say it does not look like the lace that I saw when I was looking at the lace, but it's actually better than the bundle that I thought I would be getting. Okay, this is just a stretchy polyester, but they can be fun. It's not a cotton lace, so they're okay for decorative things. This looks like, I do see a header, yeah, and I love that pattern. I'm going to try to, I need to get something behind it so that you guys can see. Try to get it out of the shadow there. There we go. I think that's pretty. And it is close to 36 inches. Okay, and then there's just this decorative trim, and it is about 4 inches. And then I have a big wide piece of polyester lace. Again, could be used to decorate like a journal or something. Oh, and that's the pattern if you want to see it. This is more my style. Interesting shadows. And this is some beading that this feels like it might actually be a cotton. I don't know. This is a ruffled, definitely polyester, but has that pretty look that you can sometimes find if you're lucky. Okay, and then this is just gorgeous. It's a real deep ecru. Probably was coffee dyed, and it has that delicate little flower right in the middle with a scallop edge. And so that is that. I don't know the name of the Etsy shop that this came from, but it's in Montreal, and I will try to remember, I will definitely try to remember to put the name of that shop below. And of course, now that I've said it, I'll see it when I'm doing the edit, so hopefully I won't forget. Okay, also I ordered this. I think I talked about it in the last video. It's something I've been really needing to get myself, and I found this pretty raspberry color at a glance brand, I guess, little notebook thing. And they're fun. They always come with this, which I find this very helpful. If you take it out and use it as something to bear down on, or it has multi-purposes. It also has the at a glance ruler, and then these sheets that are not dated. If I ordered the correct one, I didn't want dates. And this one has the tabs that go all the way through January through to December. And you can see those on both sides. And this just, you open up your notebook and you pop them in. Now I will likely spend some time making these a little bit more, because these are just, yeah, these need to have some pages inserted in between. Okay, then it has this little Ziploc pouch, perfect for sewing needles or floss or project fabric, a piece of lace if you need to go match a piece of lace. There's so many purposes of this little thing. And in fact, in the last one of these that I had, that I used when I was in college, I had multiples of these. Okay, and then this is that awesome notebook that is, you have the piece of cardboard, but it also has holes. So if you wanted to get just a plain notebook to put here, you could put these pages in here. So that's always handy. Now this has, you can write in the year. This has September of 2018 all the way through September of 2023 along this outer margin down here. So if you need to go back and look at 2018, then you can, and then in October the same thing, November and December, and then you have your blank date pages, like so. And this one also has this that just does that, and then you have a zipper along the front, which gives you access to in here, and then it does not wrap around, so you won't be losing things in the binding. It stops right there. My oldest daughter and her husband, my son-in-law, gave me these for Christmas. Yes. And I wanted to put them in here to help keep me and my sewing projects organized. I love it. And these, I've already planned these out, but I think I can keep them in here, or at least keep one. But I mean, look how cool this is. And there's a place for a pin right there. So, ta-da! This is just what I needed. I've organized exactly what I needed to organize, and I love it. Let me get you guys where you can see what I'm looking at. Well, oh, and additionally, I bought myself some socks. I thought these looked cute on Amazon, and they are, for on a whim purchase, they are so soft. And this is, I don't know anything about this company, but the tag is on both. They're stitched on, and the socks feel like you're petting a lamb. They are so soft. They really, truly are. And I really, truly needed socks. I am going to wash all of these. I need to get my system set up. This one in particular is suffering from some very dark protein stains, and I don't want to bleach out this cute little trim. So of course I would never use bleach. That's just not going to happen. The first step is to soak in warm water because I want to make sure that they are color fast. So even though they've likely been washed repeatedly, I still want to make sure that they're color fast. So the first thing that will happen is they will be soaked in warm water and no cleaner whatsoever. When I have determined that warm water does not cause any kind of bleeding, I'm not going to see any pink or red from all three of these, then I will add some white vinegar and warm water and let them soak overnight in that. And then what happens there is the white vinegar will help loosen up some of the fibers as well as the warm water, and any of these particularly bad protein stains, and most of the protein stains that I'm looking at are yellow. So you know, that can be, if you're looking at babies' clothes, it's usually, you know, milk or protein-based baby food. Some like banana sometimes will do that from, you know, eons ago. You'll have these weird random, like you'll have just nothing at the top of the baby's clothing because there was a bib, but then there'll be like something, you know, down at the hem, this huge splotch, and you're like, what in the world? I hope it's not what it could be. And then it turns out that it was either milk or banana. But anyway, so all of these, even these very fine fabrics, will get soaked in that, as well as this one. I don't know if this label will stay. I'm not planning to pull it off, but I am going to wash this. So it's mine now, and I'm going to do what I want. Same thing with this. I don't think I will wash this in that manner. I will probably never even use this. It's just not, I might use it as a trim on a non-washed item, like a jar lid or something, I don't know. But it's not something I would generally use. So I'm going to set that over there. Not that I don't like it, it's just not something that I would normally get. Okay, so all of this will also go through that whole process of warm water one night, and then the next day white vinegar and warm water, depending on whether or not I see some bleeding. And if I do see bleeding, of course, then I'll just go to a cold water process. I've done some work on my own personal little embroidery project. I'm enjoying the two color method. I'm not even using the white, and in fact I think I'm just going to remove it from my minder. It's kind of bugging me. But I also wanted to show you, I didn't show you this the other day, and I should have. I'm going to show you with this huge needle that I have. So here is my adorable minder that my oldest daughter and her husband gave me for Christmas. And here is this hat pin sized needle. It is 1, 2, it's 3.5 inches long. But I'm doing this so that you guys can see that this is magnetized, and I can see the magnet right here. So there's a magnet right here, and I'm not holding it. This is the side that you want to keep your needles on. That would be your best side. Plus it's got the numbers. 2, this is 1 up here at the very top above the magnet, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way around to 32. I don't know if you can see the numbers, and I will be honest, I didn't even notice those numbers until, there we go, until late. The light had to be right in here, so I don't know. They're very handy, and I'm enjoying having, I don't think I'm using it correctly, but for me this is perfect, because then I can just pick this up. I use this for my floss, and that, and then I use this. Let me get this needle put away. This right here is for the little odds and ends, and I do have a small pair of scissors in this little pocket right here. And to be honest, these two little clips are just on the top part of the pocket, and they're helping to keep the scissors in. All I have to do is just kind of hook it over like that, and it just stays right in there. So I use this, and then of course the project that I'm working on, and I can just carry everything around wherever I go. You know, if I wanted, like for example, I took this with me when we went to Oregon last weekend, and it was so easy to have. Just this I didn't have until after we opened our Christmas presents, but this and this, it was just simple. So, and I wanted to show you when I went shopping, I went over to Hobby Lobby and I got something else for myself today, so let me go grab that and I'll be right back. Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so this, I'm going to open it. As you can see, it was $1.99. It's called a lipstick pen case. You guys have probably seen them before. I was completely enchanted. It's in the little bin where I got those silicone thimbles that I've talked about before. But, I mean, who can resist this? And I kept looking at this part because I wanted to make sure that it would stand up nice and, you know, not be tippy. But how adorable. Look at this. Oh my goodness, you guys. What a fun little gift. If you needed something that you needed to take to a friend who sews, how sweet is that? This is like a little velveteen. It's like what you would use if you were lining a jewelry box. I know this light is hideous. And excuse that. Maybe, you know, well, you're just going to have to, there we go. I don't know if it's picking that up, but literally just think jewelry box. That's what that material is. And this is just plastic, as is this, the little crown. And this goes up and down, just like a little lipstick. I don't know that I would have, I might have some smaller needles that I could put on here, but it just snaps on. And how cute! Now, I mean, it is clearly plastic. How fun. I mean, you could put a couple pins. You've got your cute little pretend lipstick there. How fun is that? For less than $2. So that'll go up there. I wanted to show you guys this in case you have a dog that you have rescued. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Wisdom Panel Canine DNA Test, and it's Wisdom Panel 3.0. There's a little 3.0 right there. So it will detect, for example, Walter. This is Walter right here. He was a rescue. And on the back it says that the cover dog Walter was tested and the breeds detected were Border Collie, Australian Cattle Dog, and Collie. And when I went to their website today to register Bama, I saw a whole bunch of different dogs. It was easy to do. I like the fact that this particular one will screen for multi-drug sensitivity. So when your dog gets when you get those results back from your dog, you can take them to your vet and say, okay, so we've done this, and these are the results, and these are the blended medications that we need to watch out for. I just wanted to show it to you so that if you're looking for one, there you go. We'll give this one a go. And until I get the results back, I can't say, at this point, ease of use, it gets 5 stars out of 5. And that was it. I mean, they provided a box that you don't have to put any postage on. You just write your return address on it, put it in the mailbox, and boom, off it goes. I don't know what time it is, but it's dark outside. It is 4:51 on Tuesday, December 29th of 2020. 29th of December 2020. We are so close to being done with 2020. Sewing or checking dog DNA or having fun with a new little product. You know, that's kind of cool. And we're almost done, you guys. So hang in there, be strong, and as soon as things kind of level out and we're back to the regular normal routine, and by regular normal routine I mean Christmas holiday, winter holiday, no holiday if you don't celebrate, just the end of the year, getting over that and into the new year where things do typically get back into a routine, then we'll be sewing again. I keep looking over my right shoulder, yeah, that's my right shoulder, at this pattern and fabric and beautiful buttons, and this whole project is just sitting there waiting. There it is, right there. That is satin. That's the pattern. The lighter colored pink on top is the mock-up, I have just been staring at that, waiting for the day when I can start cutting out the fabric and get it sewn up. It's 3 pieces, for heaven's sakes. I think it should be fairly easy to do. It's just sitting there and I need to do it. Alright guys, well thank you again for joining me. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks again. Bye.